What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition, the one-arm row, lawnmowers, whatever you want to call it. Phenomenal movement. A lot of people do them supported on a weight bench. You put your hand on the bench or on the weight stack, you bend down at an angle, and you row it up, right? That's a cool move, man. It's real cool, man. Hits your lats, hits your back, you're somewhat stabilizing. I don't think it's enough though. So I've been actually preaching for people to do one-arm dumbbell rows unsupported, where instead of having your arm on your knee and rowing, you have your arm out and you row like that. Now by doing that, not only are you engaging your back, but you also have to stabilize so your core is engaged. You're working your abs in order to prevent from falling over, and there's no counter with your arm on your leg. You're focusing on everything from your glutes to your quads. It turns a one-arm row into a total body movement, engaging more abs than any crunches, any sit-ups, any leg raise will ever engage. Because you know, guys, my goal is to get rid of all the riffraff, all the fluffy shit, all the stuff you don't need. I don't do crunches. I say if you want to work your abs really hard, just get some weight, press it overhead, man. You got to stabilize with this core. But what if we can make one-arm rows even more awesome? What if we can take what I call progressions? So the regression of a one-arm row, the absolute least thing you could do is a supported one-arm row. Put your arm on a bench. Moving forward from that, the next progression is to put your arm on your knee because you're not holding a bench, you're just using your own body. Next progression is to bring your arm out, doing a unsupported one-arm row where you engage your entire core. So without getting funky and CrossFit on you, that anyone can progress to, doesn't require learning a snatch or a clean. What can you do beyond that to progress even further? Throw balance into the equation. So I present to you the barbell one-arm row. Not only are you engaging all of your core, but using a barbell, you could load the weight, but you also have an unstable apparatus that you're lifting. You have an unstable object. You have to hold the barbell, balance it, engaging your forearms even more, engaging your biceps, engaging your entire body. The other side is to stabilize. Your quads and hamstrings need to engage. Your glutes need to engage. All those muscles you don't even think about need to engage. People always ask me, why do you do one-leg stiff-legged deadlifts? Why do you even do that? Why does balance matter? When you're balancing, your muscles have to work in unison, in concert, in order to keep your body stable. For those of you worried about knee injuries, your body has to sustain the weight. The muscles around your knees, from your quadriceps to your tibialis to your calves, they all have to work together to stabilize your knee and prevent valgus, which is your knee caving in. What this exercise does, it takes you a step further. So you're going from doing a really weak movement where you're supporting yourself, which uses very little core, but it still does use core, to a movement where you're unsupported, where you're working your core and everything else, taking it a step further and putting balance and also just engaging more things into the movement. It is just a phenomenal movement. I encourage you guys to do this move. I think you're gonna love it. This is the one-arm barbell row, unsupported. Give it a try. Let me know your thoughts down below. I encourage you to work this into your back workout. What I did is I finished my back workout and I did this at the end. So instead of ending with planks, instead of ending with any kind of abdominal movement, I did this instead. Because on back day or your posterior chain day, whatever you want to call it, this is a great finisher. But also, if you go heavier, it can be a great starter too, because it is a power movement that works your entire body. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. It's one of my favorite lifts. So do away with the one-arm rows and get on these. And that's not a game.